So well, participants, today we are to discuss about the basic characteristics of naturalism. We started to discuss naturalism so much well. And in the first class, we discussed about the basic ideas of this branch of philosophy. Thenceforth, in the second class, we discuss about the specific nature of naturalism as one of the most important branches of Western philosophy. Well, friends, let us discuss today the basic characteristics of naturalism so that you can understand naturalism so much well and come to know about the influence of naturalism in the field of modern education of India and other nations of the world. Well, friends, the basic characteristics of naturalistic philosophy may be shortlisted as the following. Means, point-wise we are to discuss so that your knowledge becomes much systematic and concrete. Point number one, for naturalism as well as the naturalist, nature is the final reality. So for idealism, ideas are the mental activities as well as so far the issue of reality or the issues of realities are concerned, idealism believes in ideas. Pragmatism believes in scientific explanations. It emphasizes on action. It emphasizes on scientific explanations as well as unfolding of the realities. On the naturalism, you see, whenever you make comparison, you will find that naturalism believes that nature is the final reality. It considers nature as the final reality. It believes that everything in the universe have been originated from different matters. It also believes that as everything has been originated from different matters, everything is bound to reduce ultimately to its origin source. Here is a great philosophical question. By considering these specialities of this basic point of naturalism, we can ask ourselves, and by finding out the answer of this question, we can understand naturalism or naturalistic philosophy so much well. Friends, you see how we are born, how we are to die. Means you are born, you are to die. And after that, you will certainly be mixed with its origin source, that is, with nature. So friends, in this complex universe, everything we see, we notice, we encounter, which are present before us, do have the source in the field of nature, and everything are to be reduced to it. Nature means the ultimate reality is we are to die, everything is to be died, and everything is to be mixed with nature, the origin source. Let us see this second. This is continuing, the point number one is continuing. Matter is the beginning And the end of everything is in matter. Your body is also a matter. And there is the beginning. There is a specific or spatial process of birth. Your body, your brain is also the composition of various matters. Your physiology is the composition of different matters. And after that, it will be disposed to nature again. Matter is the composition of different things and materials, and hence we see and find matter in different states and forms. Simply we see varied forms of nature, varied, you see, state of nature, and there is a growth process of your life. You were born as a child, as an infant, thenceforth gradually you have reached the present state, and thenceforth you are proceeding towards the ultimate reality, that is death. As you are born, you are to die. This is the reality. And once you die, means you will be reduced to the origin source, that is to nature. Number 2, evolution is the reality of everything. There is evolution. There is evolution of human life. Once you study the history of human life, then you will see how the transformation has well been continuing and how we have reached the present state. So friends, naturalism believes or depends on evolution, and it believes that this is the reality of everything. Transformation or evolution is the reality. And here in this point I should better help you get the information of the great saying of the 35th President of the United States of America. Once you are to study sociology, then the saying of J.F. Kennedy, John F. Kennedy, is very much important for understanding sociology. Friends, Kennedy said, the world, you see, time and world is changing. Means time is not static, the world is not static. Change is the law of nature. Transformation is the law of nature. Evolution is the law of nature. There is evolution of your life. By considering your life, you can understand the process of transformation so much well. You will remain present in this complex world either for 40 years or for 60 years or 70 years or 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, like that, not more than that. And the process of evolution, by considering the transformation of various aspects of your physiology and mental status, you can understand the basic concept of evolution on which naturalism, you see, puts spatial naturalism, puts spatial importance. Evolution is a continual process, and transformation of everything results because of evolution. Why transformation? Why sense? Sense is the law of nature. But why sense? Sense because of evolution. You may like it or dislike it, but you were an infant, you became a child, you become an adolescent, and now you are in grown-up stage. After dance, you will certainly reach the stage of adulthood. After then, you will become old, means you will reach the stage of, you say, old stage, and then sport you are to die, means you will reduce to the field of nature wherefrom you were born. So friends, by considering your life, you can understand the very nature of society, very nature of politics, very nature of a nation, very nature of the whole universe. You can understand. The universe itself is the result of evolution, and it's a continuous process, and we do not know what will happen in the near future, because because there is limitation in our life. Our life has limitation. We are not permanently here in this complex universe. Our life, or you are the temporary, guest of this universe, maybe for 70 years, 80 years, 90 years, 100 years, like that. But more than that means you will not be able to remain present in the world, and that's why what will happen in near future you never can, assess today. And it is universal and never-ending reality. This is universal. And it is a never-ending reality. There is no end of the process of transformation. There is no end of the process of, chance. There is no, there is no end of the process of evolution. And that's why Kennedy said, time and the world do not stand still. Chance is the law of nature, and by studying the law of nature, we are to study the history of human life, history of human society, history of human culture, history of human civilization, and collecting information and knowledge from the history, we are to judge the present, and we are to plan for the future, where we will not be there in near future, but our new generation will certainly be there as our own representatives. Let us see the next one. Naturalism presupposes mind as a matter. I told you what is mind, because psychology at the initial stage was defined as to be the science of mind. But psychologists could not give the explanation of human mind from the standpoint of science. And thenceforth they defined psychology as to be the science of human soul. And they failed to give the explanation of human soul from the standpoint of science. And thenceforth psychology was defined as to be the science of behavior of all living beings and organisms and plants and things of this universe. And for explaining behavior, psychology explained human mind as the active state of human brain. And mind is also a matter because it is inside your brain, and brain is the composition of various high power, matters or materials. It is the functional part of human brain. Mind is the functional part of human brain, and human brain is the composition of matters. Number 4, human experiences the power of imagination, thinking, reasoning, etc. That is all the capabilities and functions of the mind, such as the cognitive power with the help of which we understand the realities of various matters. We understand the realities of various phenomena of this extensive universe. Affective and psychomotor are possible with the help of the functions of human brain, which is the composition of different matters. Friends, Benjamin Bloom, one of the greatest American psychologists, has categorized human behavior in 3 categories, that is, cognitive behavior, and affective behavior, and psychomotor behavior. Cognitive, we can cognize. Cognitive means thinking, affective means feeling, and psychomotor means doing. We think, we can feel, and we can do. Doing, it depends on our thinking and feeling. Doing itself is science, and thinking and feeling both represent the philosophical assertion concerning to the reality of this great universe, and we apply our thinking and feeling in doing, and doing itself is practically experience, and it is science. Science is practice. Science is practice, and philosophy is theory. Without theory, practice is impossible. Means without practice, theory does not have any value. It is being explained so much well by the scientists as well as the philosophers of this universe in the past and the present and near future also. The same explanation will remain present. Let us see the next one. The universe is controlled by the universal laws, which are unsensible. Science helps to unfold the realities by exploring the mysteries behind different matters, events, happenings, phenomena, etc. Hence, the realities revealed, exposed, and established are true. All knowledge derived and facts established by science and scientific methods are the real knowledge. In a sense, you see, naturalism believes in scientific explanations of various realities of different phenomena of this universe. And the universe is controlled by the universal laws which are unsensible. Science helps to unfold the realities by exploring the mysteries behind different matters, events, happenings, phenomena, etc. You see, we think that we are explaining about the process of transformation and evolution, friends. We think that we have the capability to change the nature of nature. Friends, it is very wrong assertion. We never can sense the very nature of nature, but rather instead of this, it is the nature of nature which basically changes us. So friends, universal laws have been controlling the whole universe, including our presence in this extensive and mysterious universe. And that's why we never can sense, we do not have the capabilities to change the very basic nature of this universe, very basic nature of nature. Rather, it is the nature of nature which basically changes us or force the process of our life to change so much well. And that's why we are to, you see, always be mindful towards the harmony of nature, towards the adjustment of the natural happening of this great universe for better existence. If we pollute the natural realities, it means that we are inviting danger towards our own existence. And that's why, with the help of the understanding of this most important, you see, basic characteristics of naturalism, we can understand that we should better try to, you see, live life or exist by considering the significance or importance of the preservation or protection of the natural balance of this extensive universe for our protective existence. Let us see the next one, 6. Senses are the gateways of human knowledge. Basic 5 senses, the nose, the eyes, the tongue, the skin, and the ears. These are the 5 sense organs of human body, and these are physiological organs. We see, we think, we see, we feel, we see through the eyes with the help of the eyes. We take taste with the help of the tongue, means we get the smell with the help of the nose. We hear with the help of the, you see, ears. We get sense with the help of the skin. These are the 5 sense organs of our body, and these are physical organs. And we keep contact with the greater universe with the help of the senses, and we acquire knowledge. And that's why knowledge at the basic stage is totally physical. It is not mental. And naturalism believes in the, you see, significance of the senses in the process of acquisition of knowledge. Means in the knowing process, our senses play the most important roles. These are bodily organs, and the initial processes of acquiring knowledge have been completed with the help of the senses. Sense experiences help to keep direct contact with the stimuli of the universe, and with the help of this scrutinization of the sense experiences, knowledge is acquired. Means there is a great question. how we come to know about the realities of this extensive universe? How we acquire knowledge? The simple answer is we acquire knowledge depending on the functions of the basic 5 sense organs of our body. And as the senses are the gateways of learning, and these are the bodily organs, so in the basic level, knowledge is 100% physical. On the higher level, it becomes mental. Let us see the next one. 7. Destiny does not help to shape the future course of life. Rather, the activities of daily life help to shape the destiny. Instead of fate, man is the game changer of self-life. Friends, there is a great saying in Macbeth. Perhaps if you have gone through with the explanations of Macbeth by Macbeth of Shakespeare, you will come to know so much well that fate does not make man. Person does not help you. It is you who is to make your own fate, own person. And that's why man is the game changer, friends. You have studied the present situation, how things are going on, because why COVID-19 has taken the shape of, devastation. Why there is chaos? Why there is devastation? Because of our unmindful behavioral manifestation towards various situations where we had to be much mindful. Means we didn't pay special attention, we didn't pay sincere attention towards the SOPs for the safety of our life. And even in this critical stage, you see, in some of the parts of our country, if you go through the news items, certainly you will come to know that instead of standing behind our own people in this moment of crisis, we are trying to earn money, by being involved in black marketing of various life-saving assets, medical assets and medicines and other commodities with the help of which we can save life. So friends, instead of depending your portion, do not blame your fate, do not blame your person for your own failure, because if you have failed, you are responsible. It is better to scrutinize the most important aspects for which you failed in any part or in any stage of your life. Instead of criticizing others, we should better criticize ourselves. And by, reducing the mistakes, we can win life so much well. And that's why for naturalism, man is a game changer. Instead of depending on your portion, instead of believing your fate, you are to depend on various activities with the help of which you can sense your life, maybe economic life, maybe material life, maybe social life, maybe cultural life, maybe your political life, whatever may be your role, you can become, you can successful by analyzing your activities and by reducing the volume of mistakes at the time of mistakes which are being committed by yourself at the time of accomplishment of various activities for achieving goals. Number 8, all imaginative acts and strengths are illusory. Imaginative acts and strengths are illusory. But for the scientist in the field of science, imagination has special importance. But for the layman, more imagination, destroy, more imaginations basically destroy or never can help you to achieve your target. Such illusory state of mind can help us get the meaning of life. Life is for the exposition of the realities behind the mysteries of the universe. It is your duty. This is one-time natural result. Your life is one-time natural result. You live it by depending your own capabilities so that you can at least help human history to keep your name in record for the future generation or the coming generation. Let us see the next one. The process of revelation, it is the continuation of the earlier point. The process of revelations of the realities behind the phenomena is completed with the help of the development of the capabilities of human brain. See friends, believe in the capabilities of your brain. Believe in the exercise of your brain power. Depend on the maximum utilization or use of your mental means brain capabilities instead of believing in your faith, believing in your fortune. 9. Being the active state of human brain, mind is to be studied with the help of psychology. You are to study psychology. Psychology helps to understand the realities behind human behavior, which is very much important because this is the only term with the help of which you can make your life totally successful. Modification of behavior is resulted. Transformation of behavior is resulted. Change of behavior is resulted. Evolution of behavior is resulted with the help of learning. More learning means more perfection. No learning means no perfection. So friends, for perfection, for achievement, learn more and more, and you will certainly become successful in all fields where you pay total attention for achieving targets or goals. Learning, this is the continuation of the explanation of last point, that is 9th. Learning helps to achieve the maturity of human personality. Personality manifests the total dimensions of human physiology as well as human psychic order. It is a holistic concept. It means the totality of a person, the physiological capabilities, at the same time the mental powers. So friends, what is to be done? Learning helps to achieve the maturity of human personality. More learning means more maturity. No learning means no maturity. Human personality is the composition of different elements and experiences, and these are also matters. So friends, naturalism believes in practical parameter of knowledge. It believes in, matter, and it explains that human personality, which is the prime, concern of every process of education. Development of human personality is the basic concern of all processes of education, and for naturalism, human personality is the composition of different elements and experiences. And whenever we are to explain the concept of learning, we have certainly found that learning is the modification of behavior through experiences and training. Whenever you get more experience, it means you become successful in learning more. More learning means, easily you can determine your place in this complex and mysterious universe. So friends, see all these points so much well, because these points will certainly help you understand the basic characteristics of this branch of Western philosophy, which is one of the most important branches, that is naturalism. And by understanding naturalism, you can understand so many things of your own life as well as of your academic area. Thank you so much for today. You see so much well, you prepare so much well. Thank you.